king of the brackets came up with a suck versus suck. Yes, 5150 versus Turbo. Now, before I get into both these albums, Waylon asked me to tell you all to thank you so much for all the, nice messages you left, comments you left on the videos that he donated for. And he really does appreciate that. And I appreciate it as well, because Waylon rules, and it's cool that we have this killer community. What I'd consider the Schmack-a-Magob army. You're not fans of mine, you're friends of mine. Don't forget that. And I love you all. And let's get into the torture, right? I know there's a big amount of people in the Schmack-a-Magob army that loves when I go nuts on Gina. I'd say it's about 99.7. Yeah, that many. All right, so here we go. All right. Yeah, boy, is there material on this one. Good enough. Oh, my God. All right, here's the deal. Ready off the bat. Hello, babe. What are you? Singing like that dude that died with Buddy Holly, Not cool, man. Not cool to smudge his name to such a terrible fucking song. I'm sorry, this shit doesn't rock. This shit is stupid, And then in the middle section, this idiot thinks he's, all right, I'm taking over for David Lee Roth, so let me do some of the shit he would do on other albums, Like when he says, oh, I like the line that runs the back of your stockings, shit like that, Cool shit like that. What does he say? Hey, waitress. Yeah. What? A rack of what? I'll have some of that. Oh my God. And if that wasn't bad enough, then the band comes in going, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. It boggles my mind anybody like this shit. I'm telling you, it's the strength of the name Van Halen. Van Halen was the biggest band on the planet in 1984. You couldn't be more big than Van Halen back then, that whatever they did was gonna succeed. And this succeeded. This crap. Turbo Lover I like. I used to not like that song. But man, one day I had to review it on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast. So, I put it on and took notes, and man, I don't even remember the last time I heard that middle section of Turbo Lover that is so cool. It has keyboards and stuff, but it still reminds me of Priest that they cut out of the video. It's not in the video. That's the best part of the song, but it made me appreciate the song as a whole. I think without that middle section part, the song sucks to my ears. You add that in, and it brings this much needed alignment. It's a great song, was what I'm trying to say. I don't like Good Enough. Here, my ass has something to say about that song. All right, next. Why Can't This Be Love versus Locked In? Easily Locked In. I'm not the biggest fan of Locked In, but man, what a great guitar solo. Glenn Tipton, awesome. That makes this, that's the best part of the song for me, is that guitar solo. Why Can't This Be Love? I mean, I probably said this before, I sure have. That one day on the radio they said, hey, we're going to premiere the new Van Halen at 6 o'clock or some shit. And at the time, I didn't hate Sammy Hagar. I just thought he was whatever. I didn't think any of his solo material, it didn't grab me. And I saw him live open for Journey and Aerosmith in 1982, which, by the way, he said on Howard Stern that he never opened for anyone since 1979. Bullshit artist. But anyway, I remember, I think it was 6 o'clock they were going to premiere it. I know they were going to premiere at certain times, so I made sure I was around the radio because I'm thinking, hey, maybe Sammy Hagar will bring some cool shit to Van Halen. I love Van Halen. Let's see how Sammy Hagar does, Wasn't thinking it was going to be that bad. When they played that song, it was like, whoa, what the hell? It's fucking horrible. But, 1986, I didn't know what good music was. I do know what good music is now. Because nobody likes this crap unless you were around back then and you like it nostalgia-wise. Why can't this be loved? These nuts. I hate the fucking song. Next, Get Up. Oh my God. Hey guys, let's be heavy and show everybody we can be heavier than with Dave. Yeah. Get Up. Stack Get Up against Romeo's Delight, all right? Stack Get Up against On Fire. Those are real heavy songs. This is try-hard bullshit with horrendous lyrics. What the fuck is Sammy even doing in that song? Hey, what? Hey, wait, it's just horrible. Horrible song. Private Property is no picnic. That song blows. But I'm giving it to that crap. All right, this next one's amazing. When I was doing this, man, I was like, I can't believe this. All right, it's Dreams versus Parental Guidance. Parental Guidance, in my opinion, is the worst Judas Priest song ever. I'm telling you, I'll take anything over Parental Guidance. And believe me, there's a lot of Judas Priest songs I don't like, especially on Demolition. Any song on Demolition is better than Parental Guidance. Parental Guidance, to me, it sounds like a nursery rhyme. It sounds like romper room rock. It's fucking horrible. But this may be the only time in track-by-track history, I think, that Parental Guidance will ever win. Because it wins. Dreams, come on. Now, don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. I know some of you like it out there. But I despise that song so much that I am willing to say and listen to Parental Guidance if I had the choice. You want to hear Parental Guidance or Dreams? Give me Parental Guidance. Even though it's a piece of crap song, this right here is the part of Suck versus Suck that's amazing, when a song that sucks so much like Parental Guidance wins. All right, next, Summer Nights versus Rock You All Around the World. All right. Again, two horrible tunes. I know, Summer Nights, a lot of people like that one. People were saying, oh, Summer Nights was a song that was around with Dave, There were rumors he sang it, but whatever. If Dave was on it and wrote the lyrics and stuff, I'm sure it can... it has to change musically. I'm sorry, even the music on it doesn't have that Van Halen I love. So if I listen to the isolated track of Summer Nights, I'm not going to like it. Even with Dave singing on it. It'd have to be changed around a bit. Doesn't work for me at all. And I doubt if Dave did do this song and it remains how it was on 5150, it would suck. I think it would suck. Rock You All the World is fucking terrible. It's like, let's try to be fucking metal to 3-year-olds. That's what it sounds like. You build it up with Parental Guidance, you got the little kids in the cribs jumping up and down. Because that does appeal to infants that don't have a well-developed brain, They jump around to that shit. And, you keep the album on to Rock You All Around the World, the same 3-year-olds are jumping around, loving that shit. Yeah. But, you put on fucking Summer Nights, and, the 3-year-old's gonna crap his diapers and cry, be a pain in the ass. Put on Rock Around the World. I'm gonna give it to Rock Around the World. Another terrible song wins. All right, what's next here of this Suck versus Suck? All right, Best of Both Worlds versus Out in the Cold. Easily Out in the Cold. Out in the Cold I always love. You know, Turbo was like, I don't like this album, but Out of the Cold, and a lot of people are like that, I've noticed. People that hate Turbo, a lot of them say, yeah, I hate that album, but I like Out of the Cold. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. That's a great song. Best song on the album. And it wins. Because Best of Both Worlds. Let's hear it for Best of Both Worlds. Alright, next. Love Comes Walking In versus Wild Nights and Crazy Days. Now, you know, everybody knows me as a Van Hagar hater, and I know a lot of people know this about me. And by me saying this, people will be like, damn, that dude is honest. As much as I hate Sammy Hagar and Van Gina, I like this song. And it's a keyboard song. You know, and that's why, you know, people are like, oh, you hate Sammy because of the keyboards. No, actually, there's two Van Gina songs I like. And one of them's a keyboard song. The other one's Humans Being. I like those two songs. I can admit it. You know, I know there's certain people out there, not naming names, but I know this guy, he prides himself to be like, oh, I'm the Scab Kiss hater, you know, and then he says to me one day, oh, don't tell anybody, but I love Monster. I don't want people to know because, you know, it'll ruin his reputation as a Scab Kiss hater. Fuck that. I'll admit it, man. Love Walks In. I love the damn song, and soon I figured after all this time of liking this song, I'm going to go try and give oral sex to a man because I like the song. But yeah, and Wild Nights, Crazy Days, it loses. I'm actually giving this to Van Gina, all right? Because Wild Nights and Crazy Days sucks. All right, next, 5150 versus Hot for Love. Easily Hot for Love. Now, 5150, I will say, musically, it's okay. It's not like, oh, Van Halen's done better than, done worse than this. No, everything with Dave is not as good as 5150, the song. But there's some decent playing on it. But, you know, Sammy ruins it. But there's some decent playing on it, so I'll give it, you know, I'm not going to give it to 5150. I'm giving it to Hot for Love. Hot for Love is horrible. But for some weird reason, I like it. That's right. I like some stuff that sucks. And this sucky song wins. All right, now we come to the end. Inside versus Reckless. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say, no, Reckless is a good tune. There's a lot of people that like Reckless. I don't. I think it's terrible. But Inside is beyond terrible. I mean, come on. What the fuck is that song about? Really, it's just stupid. It doesn't make me laugh and it's trying to be funny. You know? Stupid. Terrible. I'm giving it to the horrible Reckless. So there you go, Waylon. I hope you enjoyed this suck versus suck. And again, you know, Waylon thanks you all, man. And I thank you all for wishing Waylon a speedy recovery from his medical procedure. So let's keep wishing him well, because Waylon rules. And you all rule as well. And let me know what you feel. Even if you love these albums, it's all good. Just be respectful, or I'll make you disappear into the cornfield, Twilight Zone style. Seriously, I can do that. If you're a bad man, a very bad man, I will do that. But anyway, I thank you all, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I said that already, didn't I? Hey, if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video. That'd be awesome for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and Schmack-O-Macabre.